Hi everybody, this is TheGreenFrog here, and welcome back to another Minecraft video. Today we are going to be doing episode 10 of my survival series season 3, and we are going to be starting it off with these 4 horses that you see in my house right now. And I'm going to head outside over to this area where I've cleared away the giant hill that used to be here. Going to grab some spruce wood planks, and I'm going to start building a little structure over here. Because as you may have guessed, I'm going to be building a stable for my horses. So, that is the first thing that we are going to be doing this episode. I'm going to be starting building it on camera as I explain the plans. So it's just going to be a simple little stable that is just a small standalone structure that's separate from my house. But we are going to have a little trapdoor that connects downstairs to the basement. So in the corner of the stable, there's going to be a trapdoor that leads downstairs into like a tunnel that will go into the basement of my house. And this is just where I'm going to just keep all the horses, making it fairly big, considering that I'll probably eventually breed most of these guys, and I want them to have plenty of room to graze and enjoy their nice little life. And then I'm also going to put a entrance on one of these sides where there's some room, so that obviously you can't get the horses down through the trapdoor, but we'll be able to ride out and bring the horses in through that little separate entrance. So yeah, that's the first thing we're going to be doing for this episode. I don't know why I even put this corner here, so we don't need it. I'll just place this so I can get up to here, and then just break that. And then I'm just gonna leave it as grass, so the horses can graze on it. I was gonna be adding a quick little roof here to go around the whole thing. And obviously, since it's going to be pretty tedious finishing the roof and making the tunnel, I was going to cut, so I will see you guys when I have that done. Okay, so I am back. So I've finished the stable first of all, and then I've brought the horses into the stable and cleared up all the stuff that I had blocked off, so the horses wouldn't go anywhere. So if I head down here, come through my wheat farm, open up this little door right here, and pop through, climb this ladder, open up this trap door, and here I am. Within just a few seconds, I'm over to the stable, meaning that I don't have to travel outside if, let's say, it's night and I don't really feel like it, or whatever the reason is. I can quickly get there through my house. It's very convenient if I'm already in my basement for whatever reason. And then I have the 4 horses here, and then I'll be able to ride them out through here. I think I might eventually change it a little bit so that when I ride out I don't suffocate, but we don't really have to worry about that much yet, considering that I don't have a saddle to ride any of them. I think I'm going to real quick go up here, and I think I'm going to grab one of these signs that I have plenty of. I actually have 8 of them. I'm not sure why exactly 8 of them, but I do. And I'm going to head down here and just pop down a sign saying that this goes to the stable. There we go. And then I will go back upstairs. And speaking of saddles, we don't have any saddles. We don't have any name tags. We don't have any of that rare loot. And it would be really nice to be able to get stuff like that easily while AFKing, along with other nice things like enchanted books and maybe some food. AKA, why don't we build an AFK fish farm? So I think that is the next plan in this episode, is to build an AFK fish farm. That's definitely the next thing that I would like to do. So I'm going to pop downstairs, and I'm going to clear out an area for it right here. I know it does need to be exposed to direct sunlight to get good wait times, so I will make a I'll make some glass and put like a skylight. I believe that counts because I know tripwire counts as still exposing it to direct sunlight. Oh, that's not good. I'll fix that in a second, right? Because if there's not enough light, then the crops will actually get destroyed. But I'll fix that in a second. Shouldn't be destroying any other crops here. I think we'll just keep going down this way a bit because I want to make the room like the entire thing be the same width. So I'm clearing out this whole area, even though I'm clearly obviously not going to need this entire area for the fish farm. So yeah, so that's what I'm going to be doing. So I will continue clearing out this area. When I have the area all set and all the materials I will need, which will include some redstone and repeaters and that kind of stuff. I will see you guys when I'm all set with that. Okay, so I think I have all the resources that we should need to build this fish farm. So I'm going to start off by putting down a door here. And by the way, this design is from Panda 4994 for 1.11. So I will link his video of this in the description of this video. So I'm going to put this door down like this. And then also, his design assumes that you're going to have a mending fishing rod so that you don't need like one of those fishing rod dispensers. But since I don't have a mending fishing rod yet, I did have to make one. So I actually designed the fishing rod dispenser myself. So yeah, so that is the main design is from Panda 4994, but this little fishing rod dispenser that I will be making, I actually created. So the hopper works because you can stand in the middle and it acts like a slab, which is what you're supposed to stand on. So that works well. And then I will grab one of these slabs here and put the slab down, along with going over here. And here I should need a water bucket. And I'll put some blocks up here, just like this. Actually, yeah, I think that's, these need to go out an extra one, so that we can have the tripwire hooks. So, like that. And then we'll take our two tripwire hooks, and we will put them there. And then I will take some string, and I'll connect it in the middle. Does that make sense? No, that doesn't make sense. It's actually supposed to be one higher. Yeah, I'm trying to do this off of memory, so might be pretty interesting trying to do this. Right, so hopefully I won't need to cut to figure it out, but I might have to. Hint, hint. So we'll put in this string here, and that makes sense because if you stand in the hopper and you're casting the fishing rod, then the tripwire will pick it up. It's hard to get in, but yeah, the tripwire would pick it up. And then back here, we would have an iron door, which we actually, I think that must have been a recent update because now you get 3 iron doors when you craft one, which is kind of nice. And I will place a note block back here, like that. And since it's covered by a block, it won't make any annoying noise. It's just since the iron doors, when you right click on them with a fishing rod, it does something different that doesn't work anymore. But they didn't fix it. They didn't change it with note blocks, thank goodness. So we can still make AFK fish farms in Minecraft 1.11. So we'll grab that, and I think I might this area. I don't think I'm going to do it for the entire area, like for the entire place down. Maybe I will off camera do it for the entire place down here, but for now I think I was going to do it for this little area. I'm going to need some some things to go up 3 blocks, maybe even 4. I'm not sure. Hopefully we won't go out onto the surface. And then one thing that I just realized I forgot to grab is glass, because I'll need to make it like a glass skylight above the water, so that will work well. Okay, so let's put that die right down, whatever, it doesn't matter what it is really. just grab this stuff. And no, I'm not doing this area. I'm only doing up to here, so that I can save some time. If I want to, I'll do it off camera, doing the rest of it, but I don't want to make this too boring, so I'm just doing this little area over here just so I'll have some room to do some 3 high redstone, and I might need to clear out a tiny little bit of it to 4 blocks as well. Hopefully not, but I'm actually not exactly sure if I'm going to need to do that. So let's clear out. There we go, that area is cleared out, and we will grab these blocks coming out, and if there's something in that dropper, yep, I figured there would be. I'll grab that real quick, and I'll place it with some nice little stone here. And then I'll put a slab on top of this note block so that it does not make any annoying noise when we're trying to use it. Apparently I need to shift and jump at the same time. That's interesting. That's weird that you can even do that. Okay, and then we will take this, we will grab some wood here, and we'll put this back here. Let's see. And that needs to connect to the door. So I believe if we just put some redstone here, it's not what I remembered. It works, but it's not what I remembered. So I'm just gonna go off camera. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna make sure that I'm doing this right. Okay, so it seems I need to make a few minor adjustments here. So this door is actually supposed to be down this block here. I'm going to quickly grab that bucket of water to make it easier to place that in. So the door is actually supposed to be there, meaning that the note block should be still behind the door. So the note block should actually be here, with the slab on top, just like that. And also, the hopper, there's supposed to be a hopper underneath the water. So the chest where the fish is going to go, and all the other nice loot that I get, because if you didn't know this, if you're fishing, you can get a bunch of stuff other than fish, including saddles, name tags, enchanted books, and a bunch of other cool stuff, which is why AFK fishing farms are awesome, because I have enough food to last me ages, but I can get a bunch of other stuff. So the hopper goes there, and then we place some blocks here and here to contain the water, and then the water will go in right there. So it's like that. So I believe that is correct now, meaning that I can literally just this redstone on top, which is why I originally thought I was doing something wrong, which I was. This here is not needed, because all we need to do is just place one block here and place one piece of redstone here, which is what I remembered. All you need was one piece of redstone. So that would be the main part. I think that's actually the entire thing, if I was to not use the fishing rod dispenser. If I'm correct, I believe that is the entire farm. It's that simple. I love this design, so make sure you check it out in the description if you want to use it as well. But for the fishing rod dispenser part, what I'm going to need to do is, this part I don't need to do exactly how I tested it out in my testing world, since it's just going to be just making something. So I just need to make a clock that runs into this. So what I'm going to do is have it so that when this is on up here, when this tripwire is on, that will disable the clock. And then also I'll have a lever somewhere. I forget where I actually put it in the actual farm. Must have been somewhere. Must have been maybe there or something. Actually, no, that doesn't work. Hold on, I'll be right back. Okay, so it turns out what I did in my testing world was I cleared out some blocks underneath here, and then I put the lever right here, so that it won't be constantly spewing out fishing rods when I'm not even using the farm. And it seems that I forgot to make a lever. And what's funny is that since I'm using this Silk Touch pickaxe for most of my mining, I'm not even carrying around any cobblestone, which is pretty funny. So I believe a lever is just a piece of cobblestone and a piece and a no, must be a stick. Stick and cobblestone, I guess. I'd have to say I'm okay at redstone, but I'm not the best at actually making the redstone things because I'm used to doing the tutorials. I haven't done tutorials in a while because I just haven't been enjoying them quite as much. But I used to do a lot of tutorials. If you want to go check those out on my channel. I don't know why I'm going down that way. Yeah, so what I did was I had the lever right there as like a manual shut off switch. So either of these, whether I'm fishing or whether I just manually shut it off, either of them will stop the they'll stop the clock. So I don't need to build this, like I said, I don't need to build this exactly how I did in my testing world. I just need to make a clock that works here. So I'll just grab a torch off of here, grab a torch like that, and then grab some blocks, put them out just like this, and then they'll have to wrap around back into that block. So actually what I think, yeah, I'm gonna make it out, I'm gonna make it another block out. What was that? Is there a skeleton down here? Huh. That's really weird. Did I break the... No, the string's still there. I thought... Yeah. That's really odd. I don't know what that sound was. But anyway, if we put this redstone back here where it came from, and we can also put a piece here, and we'll actually make the clock right over here. So we'll do this, and then we'll grab some blocks, and we'll put a block here, and then we'll make this wrap around. That doesn't work either. I guess I need to make this another block out. Wow, this is because I just need to keep making this, because it'll need to wrap around into this block. So yes, this should work. Hopefully, this should work. Because I can have the planks there. And then we'll just have a torch, that torch that I've broken and replaced like 100 times now, along with redstone here, and then a repeater, maximum delay, 4 ticks, and actually that needs to run around this direction, which still doesn't work. Oh my gosh, how wide did I make this? This is insane, because if I do that, then it will it'll power that repeater, which is not what I want. Okay, I should have just made this like 100 blocks out in the first place, and I'll probably find some weird reason why it's not going to work here either. But I better not, because I'm getting annoyed, because I might need to clear out an entire other area of space. I know I didn't do it this far in my testing world, but I'm not really not bothered to go and check it right now. Doesn't matter that much anyway. But I'll just go here, and I will grab the repeater that goes here on 4 ticks, and then grab the repeater that goes here on 4 ticks, and I will loop that around, and there we go. Except for that, because that was not the intention. This clock is not supposed to drive that door doing that, so I need to actually I think if this clock has half the... Yeah, that still works fine. So, I need to put a repeater here just so it's a... Why does that not work? Wait. Did I really... I really did that. How did I do that? How did I... I'm so confused. How did I manage to break... Somehow, it seems that I managed to break this tripwire hook that was right here. That's so ridiculous. And I placed a block there? Doesn't make any sense. Actually, this was an entire another block up. So there we go. That connects now. And now that's working again. That's so odd. Anyway, if I put a piece of redstone up on top, well, actually, it seems to No, I don't know why this thing is... Oh, right, because it should be pulsing. It should be pulsing unless one of these things shuts it off. So, this will also loop around up here. Just like this. And I'll put a block there. So that just loops around. That will shut off the clock. So will, if I have this lever off, then that will cycle. But if I touch the tripwire, then that should also shut off, which is what it does. So that works perfectly. Yeah, so that is good. So now we just need to do this, which connects it into the dropper. And I think that we're pretty much done. I think all we have left to do is put a hopper here with a double chest right up here. And I don't think that's not going to trigger the door anymore, which is good, I really did think that I didn't need to put that one in a repeater, and that's why I actually didn't need to. And I think I used up literally every single redstone material that I had, so it seems that I hopefully made it correctly, even though there's a big hopefully there because I'm bound to have messed something up. So let's go and test it out real quick. So let me head upstairs and I will grab a fishing rod. I actually need to make a fishing rod. I'll actually make a bunch of fishing rods now that I think about it. So I'll just grab all this string. I guess I might need the string for something. So I'll leave like I'll leave 5 string in there. But I'll grab this 12 string here, and I will make some fishing rods. So we will grab some more sticks. That, so now we have 11. Put 3 in each of these spots, and then I think just 3 fishing rods. Well, I guess I might as well make 6. So I might as well make some more sticks. Not with dirt. You can't make sticks with dirt. That is the one bad thing about this texture pack, though. It is a little bit hard to tell, like, between certain blocks. Like gravel and andesite are like identical, and dirt and spruce wood at first glance are pretty hard to tell apart. So there we go. Now we have 6 fishing rods. So what I should be able to do, hopefully, is I should be able to throw all these fishing rods in this chest, just like this. And then I just need to spread something throughout my inventory so that I only have 1 empty slot. And then what I should be able to do is if I flick that lever on and I hop in here. Okay, why don't we shut this off for a second? Because I did the ridiculously silly mistake of literally not putting a block here so that all the fishing rods just fly out like instantly. But I think if I just do that, that should be all set. So now if I try this a second time, flick that lever that I can just barely see there. There we go. And you know what? I never put the water bucket back in. That's a bit silly. No! 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 Nothing is working! This is literally going so badly! Okay. Wood planks. They're in. Water is now contained. Now I need to put some of this redstone back. This is so annoying. So now I need to put the redstone back here. The redstone goes here. And I need to try to get down there and throw away one of these pieces of stone and put it in the repeater. And no, don't throw the fishing. Well, I guess it shouldn't matter because they should get picked up by the hopper, hopefully, except for this annoying fishing rod that decided to go here. So hopefully no other fishing rods do that, because that would not be good. So we'll grab that lever that should be somewhere around here. I think that's it. Did I just pick it up? Let's pick something up. Here's the lever. So I'll just throw out this fishing rod for a second so I can, where was that lever? That was directly underneath the tripwire hook, I remember me saying. So that must have been, well, actually I can look right here. Oh, right, right, yeah, so it must have been right there. Guess it's not direct. Oh yeah, it is directly under, I think. And then if I put the redstone in there, that should stop the clock from going. Thank goodness, that clock is so annoying. Throw these fishing rods back in. let's try this again. So we'll spread the stone out so we only have one empty slot. We'll go in here. We'll throw these in the hopper. I don't know why these aren't in the hopper. Did I really mess something up again? I don't know. But yeah, and you know what else I messed up? I messed up putting in this lever in the right spot, because I can't even see the lever from where I am. And you know why? Because I put it a block too short. No, don't start the clock yet. Stop. Stop. Okay, it stopped. Now they should all have got... How can I prevent these from... How can I stop that? Like, I need to have this slab here. I need to have this slab here, or I won't be able to reach the water. So I guess I just have to hope that that won't really happen much. And then I'll flick that lever. And then what I should be able to do, I should be able to do something like this. Or not. Anyway, let's flick that off for a second. Go the fishing rod back in. I know that one thing I did do that I didn't, one thing that I didn't do that I did do in the original design was put that on. I don't know if that's going to make a difference, but let's hope that it does. So we'll flick that lever, and we'll put that in. Yes, it does work. Okay, so I'm obviously not going to like do this for like 3 hours and go on like a fishing expedition, because that's like the most like boring thing you can possibly do. And sorry for literally the 20 minutes of watching me build this ridiculous thing, but I'm just going to test it out once and make sure that it works. So I'm just going to catch one fish. Maybe we'll even get something rare, even though I doubt it. We're probably not going to get anything rare, but I suppose you never know. We could get lucky. Come on. Oh, I know why it's taking so long, yeah. What I'll do off camera is I will make a glass skylight up to the top, but I did get it, and there we go. So what I think I'll do is I'm going to throw out that fishing rod, and now it's going to start throwing fishing rods at me, which is perfect, so that if my fishing rod breaks, I'll get another one, shut it off, and see what we got. We got a pufferfish. Of course. Why would I not get anything better than a pufferfish? That's literally like the worst thing I could possibly get, because it's, well, I suppose, actually, it's useful, I guess, if I want to make a potion of water breathing, I can use it. I certainly can't use it yet, because I certainly don't have a brewing stand yet, but sure, we'll throw it in the food chest. But what I'm going to do is the first thing, now that we know that's working, first thing I'm going to do off camera is I'm simply going to make a glass skylight. If it's exposed to sunlight or moonlight, then that works. And then the second thing I'm going to do is, after I do that, I'm not going to make a clip after that because that'd be extremely redundant and unnecessary. But after I do that, I'm going to go AFK for like at least an hour and see if I can get some good loot, hopefully for a few hours. So yeah, I'll see you when I've done that, and we can look at the loot together. Okay, so I went AFK for a bit over 2 hours, and it turns out that I actually managed to run out of fishing rods. The 6 fishing rods that I had were not enough. They got basically around just around 2 hours of fishing, and I honestly have not looked in the fishing chest yet, so it will be a surprise to me. Before I did start fishing, I made the skylight right there, and I made a few minor changes just to make it work better. One of the more major ones being that I put this extra hopper here, and there's also a hopper under that slab, which is important, because before sometimes fishing rods would go on there and it wouldn't get picked up. But luckily, hoppers can pick items up beneath slabs, so that's good. And you can see I went up 11 levels, so now I'm at 37. So I can do 3 level 3 enchants. So let's take a look at the stuff in the chest. Okay. So honestly, I have not seen this before. So we have a ton of interesting things here. We have our normal fish and salmon. We have around 3 stacks of fish and exactly a stack and a half of salmon. We have a few leather boots and water bottles and leather and a bunch of other junky stuff. But look at this, we have 4 saddles, exactly enough to ride all four of our horses without having to switch the saddles off. So that's absolutely awesome. We also have 10 ink sacks for whatever reason. We have some extra fishing rods. So we have this one, Luck of the Sea 2 and Unbreaking 3. We have Luck of the Sea 3. We have Mending and Unbreaking 3. And we have Unbreaking 3, Lure 2, and Luck of the Sea 2. We also have 5 name tags, which is really awesome. And then we have some bows. So we have Unbreaking 3 and Mending, which is awesome. I think if I combine that with this bow, yeah, Power 4, Unbreaking 3, Infinity, and Mending. That'd be phenomenal. We also have Power 3 and Unbreaking 3, Mending and Power 3. And we have Punch 2 and Power 4. And we have Power 4, Unbreaking 3, and Punch 2. And some other junk. And the final thing to look at is the enchanted books. So we have Power 3, Luck of the Sea 2. That's interesting. Here we have Frostwalker 2. Okay, that's interesting. And Fire Protection 3. And here we have Power 4, Knockback 2, and Bane of Arthropods 4. So yeah, that is some very interesting stuff. So I think I'm going to collect all that stuff and bring it upstairs. And I'll see you when I've done that. Okay, so I brought everything upstairs, and in here we have all our enchanted stuff. So obviously I'm going to do the combining afterwards, so I can do the enchants first. The only tool I need to enchant is the diamond shovel, and then also my armor. So let's take a look. In the shovel we can get Unbreaking 3. On the helmet we can have Respiration 3, which would be nice to be able to breathe for a while. Leggings are Unbreaking 3, and the boots are Depth Strider 3. If I'm correct, and I think I'll go grab that stuff from down here, I think, if I'm correct, that we don't have, or no, sorry, we do have already a Depth Strider book, so I don't think we need to do that. I think I'm actually going to start keeping all my enchanted stuff up here, right next to my anvil and enchanting table, so it's easier to deal with all of it. So, yeah, so there we go. We have a Depth Strider 3, so that's not really needed. I think we'll go for the Respiration 3, I'm thinking, because we already have a Protection 4 chestplate. So if we get Respiration 3 and something like Fire Protection or Blast Protection or something, it's not the biggest deal in the world. So I think we'll go for that, hopefully get something in addition to the Respiration. Protection 3, okay. Wish it was Protection 4, but could be worse. Okay, let's take a look at the rest of our stuff. So the shovel, we can get Efficiency 4, which is always good. The leggings are Protection 3, and the boots are Protection 3. Since they're both 3, I think I'll go for the shovel. So we'll put some lapis in there. Hopefully we get Efficiency 4 and Unbreaking. Just Efficiency 4, okay, not the best, but could be worse. The leggings have Unbreaking 3, and the boots have Depth Strider 2. Neither of those are very good. So, yeah, neither of those are very good. I think what I'll do is I'll make something like a, I'll make like a wooden sword and enchant it. So we can, since we'll still have 30 levels, we can still do another enchant, hopefully. So we'll do this with the Sweeping Edge 1 and throw that away. And now that should reset. So now we can try out the boots and the leggings. So with the boots, we have Protection 4, which is good. With the leggings, we have Protection 4. I'll go with the leggings since they'll do more protection. Come on, Protection 4 and Unbreaking 3. Just Protection 4. Okay, could be worse. So now we have Protection 3, Respiration 3 helmet, Protection 4, Unbreaking 3 chestplate, Protection 4 leggings, normal boots. Then we have our normal sword and 2 pickaxes and the axe and the shovel. And our bow. So that's looking good. Now that we're down to level 27, now we can start combining stuff. We're probably going to lose like pretty much all of our levels here. So, first thing I want to do is take a look at some of these bows. So there was one I was eyeing in particular before, that was mending and Unbreaking 3. Because if we add that, then we'll have Power 4 Infinity, Mending, and Unbreaking 3. So I think that's definitely what I'm going to go for. We'll see how much. That's 7 in that order, and in the other order it would be 9. So obviously going to go for the cheaper cost. We'll make it 8 by renaming it to the Super Sniper. And we will grab that. Wait, I thought... Why does the Infinity not go on? Can you not have Mending and Infinity? Hope that's not a thing. Seems like that's a thing. Huh. Power 4 Infinity, Unbreaking 3, or Power 4 Mending, Unbreaking 3. So I guess you can only have one of the two. That's not that good. Okay, so I guess we'll leave our Infinity Bow, maybe combine this Mending Bow with something else. So if we can combine that with like a Power 4, we don't need the Punch, we don't need the Unbreaking. Is there just a Power 4 somewhere in here? Punch 2, Power 4, Unbreaking 3, and Mending. We can put those together. That's 14 in that way, or in this way it would be 12. So it is a lot of levels, but I think I'll do it because that's a really good bow. That's pretty much everything I'd want except for the fact that it doesn't have Infinity. But that's not the biggest deal since I have tons of arrows anyway. So I think I'll name this one the Super Sniper and take that. There we go. Now we'll take a look at some of the books that we can put on our stuff. So that's good. Those are good. We need Unbreaking 3 for some of those. And I guess maybe if there's a Protection 3 to go on the helmet, that would definitely be good. No, it doesn't seem like we have a Protection 3 on anything, unfortunately. And I would put the Depth Strider 3 on the boots, but we have to enchant them first. Do we have an Unbreaking 3 book at all? So Depth Strider, I'll go through every book. So Depth Strider we can't do yet. Efficiency 4 we don't need. We don't need either of those. I don't think we need any of those at the moment. Definitely not. No. And no. Except maybe, I guess we could use the Luck of the Sea 2 on one of the fishing rods. So that's not going to work out too well. Now we have these two really good bows, or two good bows here. And then we also have a Power 4 Unbreaking 3 Infinity, and then these extra 2 bows here as well. So, yeah, I think we'll leave those. I think I'll start using the Super Sniper. I'll repair that up as well. So let's grab, let's make some more sticks real quick. And I think it is like this with string. There we go, because our Super Sniper is not, actually that has Mending on it. Yeah, that has Mending, so I'm not going to worry about that, because that's probably, how many levels would that be? Oh, it's only 3 levels. Same thing, right? Punch, Power, Unbreaking, Mending. Punch, Power, oh, that's odd. I thought it'd be a lot more than that. I guess not. So, I'll take it. It's only 3 levels. And now it is fully repaired. Then we can take a look at our fishing rods, what we can combine with the fishing rods, or just repair some of them or something. So if we take a look at these real quick, put them in a line, we have Luck of the Sea 2, Unbreaking 3, and we have Luck of the Sea 3, and then we have Unbreaking 3, Lure 2, Luck of the Sea 2. And then Mending, Unbreaking 3, and Lure 2, Unbreaking 3. So with the Lure 2, do we have another? Well, yeah, do all 5 of these, every single one of them except this Luck of the Sea 3 has Unbreaking. So if we combine and waste an Unbreaking, that's not a big deal. So if I put the Lure 2, if I put the Lure 2, if I put these two together, wow, that's 20 levels for fishing rods. That's insane. I guess I'll just repair one of the good ones. So I guess we'll just repair one of the good ones. Since they're so ridiculously expensive to combine. Mending wouldn't need to be repaired. That's decent. Where 2, luck of the sea 2. Yeah, I think I'll go for that. The where 2, luck of the sea 2, and I'll just combine that with this for 2 levels. Just to fully repair it up. And I think I can do one more with the sticks I don't have. So I'll make some more of those. And luckily, fishing rods only need 2 string, so I can do another one. And take a look what would be another good rod. Luck at the sea 3, were 2, or can we combine these 2 low-level ones? It's still 16 levels. I don't understand how that's so expensive. I guess I'll just take the I'm pretty sure that the Walk of the Sea gives you a better chance of getting treasure. So I'll repair that real quick. Yeah, so there we go. Now we're down to 7 levels. So yeah, that seems to be good for now. So I think I'm actually going to keep all the stuff up here that I'm not using. Super Sniper I'll keep as my bow. I'll put that away. I'll put away all 5 of these fishing rods and put that back there. And then put the lapis in there. Oh, I'm so silly. I never checked book enchants the whole time. Let me just see. Obviously I know enough levels, but let me see what I could get next time. Walk of the Sea 2. That's not good. That's annoying because I might have missed out on a really good enchantment, and now I don't know about it. Yes, I might have missed out on something good, but whatever. Yeah, so that is it for the enchanting part of this episode. And I think I'm going to end this episode with a little bit of horse riding. So let's pop down here, go through our door. I honestly think this is literally faster than going outside. And then pop up here. There we go. We have come into our stable. And here are our 4 horses. I will put out this. And I will attempt to tame one of these guys. Hopefully without suffocating myself. This guy really doesn't have... Wow. He only has... What is that, like 9 hearts? This guy just doesn't like me. Let's try this guy. One of these guys. Nope, I'm fairly sure that you just have to get on them and they'll eventually like you. I think. I don't think there's anything special you have to do. Yay! Okay, so now I can put a saddle on this horse. And we can see if this guy will get out of my way. We can see what this guy can do. So, let's head out here. Oh, wrong horse, I guess. Hop on the horse that I already tamed. Suffocate myself, because I need to fix that. And, yeah. So, certainly not the fastest horse in the world. I don't think... I'm not 100% sure, because I really haven't ridden that many horses. But I'm fairly sure that this guy is pretty slow. We'll pop down here and see how high this guy can jump. That's another stat of these guys that we can be a bit interested in. So we can look like here. Can he jump up the 3 blocks? No. Not even close. So this guy is certainly not the best horse ever. That's for sure. Let's try some of these other guys again. See if we can tame them. Nope. Every time he does, yeah, I get damaged because I suffocate in the ceiling. Should really make it 4 high, I guess. Or maybe he's just kicking me off. I think I'm suffocating from the ceiling when he kicks me off. But I could be wrong. Let's try this guy again. Maybe he'll like me this time. Nope. Still doesn't like me. Come on. Come on. Can't be that hard. I'm fine. Come on. I'm fine. I'm not gonna do anything. Maybe you'll like me. No? Maybe the other white horse? Yay! Wow, look at that guy. I think, yeah, that's 50. What? He literally just gave me love hearts. That's weird. Okay, there we go. So he has 15 hearts. So he has a lot of health. Let's ride this guy. Doesn't seem to be much faster. Definitely has a decent amount of health though. Definitely not much faster. Can this guy jump higher? Max jump? Nope. These guys don't seem to be the best horses ever. At least not the two that I've tried. The other two could be different, if they'd actually let me, like, ride them. That would be, like, awesome, except they don't seem to want to. They don't really care for me much. This guy's even shaking his head. He's like, nope, not him. I think I'll leave it to those two for this episode. This episode is getting, extremely long, like, around, like, 40-45 minutes, mostly because of how horribly slow I was trying to build that AFK fish farm. But yeah, so this will definitely have to be the end of the episode. And hope you enjoyed this unusually long episode of my survival series season 3, with some nice added lag for your viewing pleasure. And please leave a like on the video to show your support for these episodes, and subscribe to my channel to join the frog pond. And I'll see you next time for another video. Goodbye!